Folks, this is Siggi and welcome here. Some people write to me and they say, this guy really sucks. And maybe they're right, but others write to me and tell me, hey Siggi, you rock. And today I'd really like to explain this a little bit. Why do people think that I rock? In my opinion, I simply try to play the rhythm as good as possible. And the nearer you come to play it perfectly, the better you rock, in my opinion. And well, let me explain this a little bit. Let us go to simple basic grooves, and this is one of which that I'd like to explain to you. By the way, I think most of you will ask, oh, what kind of stuff did he play in between the chords? Well, this was a little bit to attract you, but in the end, the most important thing is the rhythm itself, and before you start to play great solos, because I remember I did that, yeah? Tried to play Eric Clapton-like or whatever, but I did this without being able to play the rhythm correctly, and therefore, in my opinion, you only can play solos really good if you are good at your rhythm. In your solos too, the rhythm has to be perfect, yeah? But don't let's speak so much. Let us start by, well, working. When you see a riff like that, what do? Let's start with a power chord. Everybody knows the power chord, I hope, but for those who don't, here it is. Let's start with the power chord on C. First finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, ring finger on the 5th fret of the G, pinky on the 5th fret of the G. Then try to mute the E string and try to mute the B and thin E string. So this is the sound you get if you put in distortion. Without it, it sounds clean and but it doesn't matter. Some people say, well, I don't have the sound, so the things I play, they don't sound good. Try to sound good without distortion, and then go to distortion, and it really even sounds better. Yeah. So my basic groove is this. What do? I mute with my right hand the strings, especially the bass strings, and play 2 beats on the A string when I play the C power chord. And then I play the D and the G string. But when I play the D and the G string, I lift off my right hand a little bit. And then the next thing that I do, because this is everything, 2 beats on the A string and 1 beat on the D and the G string. The 2 beats that I do, or let's say the 1 beat on the D and the G string, is the accent on the 2 and on the 4. That is played simultaneously, normally by the snare. Sorry, I have to cough a little bit. Yeah, and really practice this with a metronome. Play it slowly. the A, I only use the open A string and the D string and the G string as well, and play it like this. So lift your palm a little bit when you play D and G. Very slowly again. And the fills that I played, well, the main thing is to keep the beat, to keep the groove going. Listen to this. I only use notes here from the pentatonic. This is the blue note. 7 on the G string, 7, 5 on the D string, the same. And then 7, 6, 5 and 3. Once again. It even sounds more impressive if you play it fast. The flageolet notes I play, I get them with my thumb of the right hand by hitting the strings and then let them hit the inside of my thumb here. And you must try to find out a good position here, for example, after the first pickup. It doesn't matter if you play a wrong note when your note is on the groove, yeah? And so that's what I wanted to tell you, and maybe you feel a bit influenced by it. So I say goodbye for today, see you again.